The 2020 FC Bayern Youth Cup is just around the corner. Around 10,000 participants between the ages of 14 and 16 from all around the world will take part. That was already the case this year, with the global final taking place in Munich. At the end of a long year of qualification, the champions will be crowned at the Allianz Arena. Selected players from around the world, scouted by FC Bayern coaches, will compete in a unique final tournament in Munich. The sun was shining at Säbener Straße in Munich as the participants arrived for the 2019 Youth Cup. 8 teams from all over the world, representing the USA, India, Singapore, Thailand, China, Nigeria and 2 teams from Germany contested the grand final in Munich. The conditions were top, thanks to the energetic support of club legend Klaus Augenthaler.
Ja, ich glaube, das ist einmalig. Ich bin jetzt zum 3. Mal dabei. Es ist schön, mit den Jungs zu trainieren, zu sehen, das Wetter passt. Und deswegen freut es mich, dass ich die Jungs wiedersehe und wir sie einigermaßen gut betreuen können.
Very, very excited. The conditions is very welcoming. All the teams are looking really good. Practice has been top notch and everyone's looking forward to Sunday. It's a wonderful occasion and we're happy to be here.
The kids came over here, we saw the facilities and how the coaches work with them. I think it can only inspire the kids to be better, and hopefully when they go back to Singapore, they will play at a higher level and inspire other kids to come here again next year maybe.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the boys and for us as coaches, so everyone's looking forward to tomorrow, the big game, and then the games on Sunday. But since we stepped off the plane, it's been great. Everyone's been so welcoming. We've had some great sessions, and we're just looking forward to the rest of our time here.
I was from Bangalore to Munich. It was very impressed over here. It's a very good place. It's good for football here. We are having nice experience for this Bayern Munich coaches, and we are getting a lot of experience with them. Boys are enjoying the place here. They want to really enjoy the place, and they want to play very good football now.
The most impressive thing is here to see the coaches and to see the Bayern Munich training ground and more things I need to know about the football. That's all. It gives you a feeling of how it is to be a pro, which is a once-in-a-lifetime chance, and we're trying to prove our best on Sunday.
Wir haben jetzt keinen sportlichen Auftrag, dass wir da einen Messi oder Ronaldo finden müssen. Vielleicht kommt uns einmal einer unter, dann werden wir uns sicherlich weitergeben. Aber es macht einfach Spaß, in verschiedenen Ländern die Jungs zu sehen. Und egal, ob einer Japanisch spricht, Chinesisch spricht, Englisch spricht, Fußball ist rund und da verstehen sie sich.
The first impressions from training at Säbener Straße confirm the best of the best are present and everyone is fully motivated. Those who train well also need to be well cared for, so it's off to the players' hotel on the team bus for lunch. One of the key jobs of selecting the best players is handled by FC Bayern legend Klaus Augenthaler. The 1990 World Cup winner and FC Bayern Munich ambassador has put in a lot of time and racked up thousands of air miles to form his opinion in the flesh. Even the youngest are excited by the openness and the club philosophy that Augenthaler embodies. It's down to what happens on the pitch, though. The best players were hand-picked at selection tournaments that also acted as national finals for the 2019 Youth Cup. It's a responsible job for the FC Bayern coaching staff, because the final tournament at the Allianz Arena in Munich is ultimately a huge show on the international stage. Whether in Singapore or here in Thailand, the enthusiasm for the Bundesliga and the German record champions knows no bounds. There are also talented youngsters emerging in Bangkok. FC Bayern legend Klaus Augenthaler clearly enjoyed training with this 12-year-old, and he'll continue to be observed by FC Bayern. A bit of culture, seeing the country and the people is, of course, a part of it all. For Augenthaler, such impressions and meetings with fans aid the experience and understanding of different cultures. It's a rather different image in the Nigerian port city of Lagos. Augenthaler has seen a lot in his career, but he was astonished by the state of the football pitches here.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, the motivation for youngsters remains strong. They'd rather play on a bad pitch than not play football at all. And such conditions can also provide a good schooling for technique, forming the foundation for skills on the ball. The coach of the Nigerian national team, Gernot Rohr, is also present at the national final, looking at young talent and helping find the best for Bayern.
Die Arbeit mit den Jugendlichen ist sehr, sehr wichtig, wird manchmal ein bisschen vernachlässigt in den Vereinen. Es sind private Akademien und solche Initiativen wie der Bayern Youth Cup helfen uns, die Jugend für den Fußball zu interessieren und zu motivieren.
Bayern Munich is a huge club, even for boys in Nigeria. Back to the Munich suburb of Taufkirchen and the Hotel Limmerhof, where the players are staying. This used to be the FC Bayern team hotel, but is now the residence of the 2019 Youth Cup participants. And everywhere you look, there's great role models like Thomas Müller or Manuel Neuer on posters. It makes it even more exciting to meet one in person. Live in the flesh, it's FC Bayern captain Manuel Neuer.
Ich kann mich natürlich in meine Kindheit und Jugend versetzen und habe mich immer gefreut, auf internationalen Turnieren zu spielen und zu sein, viele junge Leute zu treffen, auch aus anderen Erdteilen, und ist was ganz Besonderes, und ich denke, wie ich die Jungs gerade gesehen habe, haben sie alle Spaß, und das ist natürlich auch die Hauptsache.
Neuer takes time out for a photo with each team, a unique souvenir for every participant.
Das Finale dürfen Sie in der Allianz Arena spielen. Wahnsinn, oder?
Ja, das ist Wahnsinn natürlich, ne? Also in dem Alter habe ich noch nicht in so großen Stadien spielen dürfen, aber das ist mit Sicherheit auch was ganz Besonderes. Nicht nur, dass sie jetzt hier beim FC Bayern trainieren können, diese Spiele haben, und auch das Finale dann hier bestreiten zu dürfen in der Allianz Arena ist natürlich top, und da haut sich jeder rein und möchte natürlich ins Finale.
The boys are clearly impressed by their meeting with the World Cup winner and FC Bayern goalkeeper, but it's already time for their next stop. They're in the centre of Munich, where the organisers have something special planned.
Schnitzeljagd. Schnitzeljagd.
Right now, we're gonna start the freestyle tour. Each coach has his route on the smartphone as well as in paper form. And at each station, you guys in total have 3 stations. At each stations, you have to perform one trick.
A sightseeing tour combined with sporting competition. What a great idea! For Team India, the route begins at Odeonsplatz with a game of Around the World.
It's really very beautiful place. We really, all the boys, and we are enjoying this. It's a good initiative for the football players, those who've never been here.
There's always time for a souvenir photo before heading to the next stop, the FC Bayern Founding Memorial. That took place in 1900 at Café Gisela, where the founding fathers of FC Bayern signed the club charter. Here, they need to balance a ball on their head. As proof, they can upload a photo to Instagram and the challenge is passed. A breeze for India's Tondon.
Around 5 years. 5 years, I'm training.
And what's your favorite trick?
It's for around the ball.
Off to the pedestrianised part of the city centre, where Team USA are at their 3rd stop and have to do keepy-uppies with their heads.
Yeah. It's been great. We've been here for about an hour and a half. We've saw some of the sights of Munich. The boys are having a great time. A few little challenges on the freestyle tour. But yeah, it's been a really good afternoon.
Team China are attempting their 3rd task in the shadows of the Frauenkirche Church. And here too, they complete the job.
Yep. Yay!
At the end, everyone gathers at Marienplatz, where there's a performance of a special kind. That's from Pascal the freestyler, who shows off his tricks with the ball to the Youth Cup participants.
Ich trainiere seit ca. 7 Jahren und versuche eigentlich täglich 1 bis 2 Stunden zu trainieren. Ich spiele natürlich selber auch noch im Verein, aber versuche das alles so gut es geht unter einen Hut zu bekommen.
There's also a competition for the Youth Cup teams. The best tricksters from each country face off. And in the end, it's Cardi from Team Germany Bunt Kicked Good against Tondon from India, contesting the final. And it's Tondon who just comes out ahead, thanks to his better tricks and louder cheers. As a prize, he receives the current FC Bayern home kit with the name Freestyle King 2019. Congratulations.
Also es war durchaus schon der ein oder andere dabei, der durchaus begabt ist und die wohl auch ein gutes Talent haben. Fußball spielen können sie ja sowieso alle. Das Ding ist nur, dass man halt so an sich mit dem Ball nochmal extra die einzelnen Tricks üben muss und sich auch wirklich die Zeit nehmen muss dafür. Aber das hat man schon gesehen, dass hier ein paar gute Kicker auch dabei waren.
There were more sporting contests in the cross-cultural evening at the hotel. That included holding up beer glasses. Admittedly, not a specialty discipline for footballers, but good fun. The party brought the participants together and there were shows, such as this Thai boxing-inspired dance that demonstrated traditions from each country. The team from Thailand are the 2-time defending FC Bayern Youth Cup champions from 2017 and 2018. The draw for the groups is held like that of a World Cup. And in a sense, the Youth Cup is a comparable event. On Saturday, the FC Bayern Youth Cup participants got to experience the Allianz Arena and attend the final game of the Bundesliga season. FC Bayern hosted Eintracht Frankfurt, knowing a win will wrap up a 29th German title. A historic match. The atmosphere in Block 309 is boisterous. The boys are impressed by Munich's footballing tempo. When they're greeted by stadium announcer Stefan Lehmann, there's a big hello.
Welcome to Munich. All the players from the Youth Cup, welcome to Munich. Enjoy your time. Have a good final tomorrow. Yes, hello everybody. Worldwide. And enjoy the match today. Thank you guys.
The 2019 Youth Cup participants were witness to FC Bayern's 29th league title before their big day at the Allianz Arena. Work on the stadium was already underway on Saturday evening. By Sunday morning, the conversion to a small pitch was complete. Everything's ready for the world final of the 2019 FC Bayern Youth Cup. It's a colourful picture consisting of 8 teams from 4 continents in outstanding conditions as they prepare to compete for the trophy. The last 2 years, that's gone to Thailand.
And you are coming as the title defender?
Of course, we are, and we want to make a hat-trick and take the trophy back home again.
Even in the group stage, the players fought tooth and nail for the ball. The tempo is high, as is the quality of play. The games last 15 minutes and included some excellent goals. Nigeria national team coach Gernot Rohr even insisted on visiting the finals at the Allianz Arena and supporting his boys on this great stage.
Symbolisch sehr wichtig, denn die Jungs träumen ja alle in die Nationalmannschaft zu kommen. Und ich habe sie schon in Lagos gesehen, als der Klaus Augenthaler die Selektion gemacht hat, der besten U16-Spieler. Und ja, für die geht ein Traum hier in Erfüllung.
One of them had even made it to the country's U17 squad since then.
My name is Daniel Francis. I'm from Nigeria, and also my team is from Nigeria.
The 2019 Youth Cup was his springboard before going on to compete for Nigeria at the U17 World Cup in Brazil. The matches at the Allianz Arena were hard fought. Every play can be decisive, as it's difficult to overturn a deficit in such a short space of time. Nevertheless, there's a positive and fair atmosphere amongst all participants who all gave their best. The spectators also acknowledge that, and there's a good number of them inside the Allianz Arena with entry free. The USA, China, defending champions Thailand and Team Germany Bund kickt gut all qualify for the semi-finals.
2 Tage vorher sind alle zusammengekommen, haben wir 2 Trainingseinheiten gehabt und danach hier tolle Zeit mit den Jungs und auch immer viel Besprechungen gemacht. Ja, man hat auch gemerkt, das erste Spiel waren wir noch nicht so eingespielt, aber die letzten 2 Spiele hat man gemerkt, dass die Jungs langsam sich immer besser kennen.
And that bears fruit. Team Germany take the lead in the first semi-final against defending champions Thailand thanks to 2 excellent goals from Kadi Gundoru, and an upset is on the cards. Yet as the game wore on, the Asian side improved and got a goal back. Team Germany had to survive a number of dangerous attacks and defended with everything they had, but still reached the final.
So viele Zuschauer, ich hatte Gänsehaut beim Tor. Wir haben gut gespielt, aber die letzten Minuten müssen wir natürlich nach hinten kommen und verteidigen, weil Thailand war auch ein sehr gutes Team. Die haben gut gespielt, aber wir haben am Ende gewonnen.
In the second semi-final, the USA put in a commanding display against China and won 3-0 to reach the final.
Okay, that's the final score. Team USA 3.
And then, the final of the 2019 FC Bayern Youth Cup. The players get to walk on like the professionals, and the stadium announcer reads out their names. It's the USA against Team Germany. The Americans appear a well-practiced and coordinated group and take an early lead through the tournament's top scorer, Wallison Silva. Team Germany try everything to equalise and create chance after chance, but couldn't find a way through. Team USA in the end deservedly winning a thrilling and tight final. 1-0, thanks to their togetherness.
Let's go!
Hard game, bro. We're good. We're a good team. We're not a team. We're a family. That's why.
And then, of course, the highlight. The FC Bayern Youth Cup trophy handed over by World Cup winner and FC Bayern legend Klaus Augenthaler.
Ich glaube, die Jungs, ich habe mich so erkundigt bei verschiedenen Trainern auch. Es war ein Riesenspaß für die, ein Riesenerlebnis hier, die paar Tage in München zu sein. Ich hoffe, dass wir nächstes Jahr wieder so ein ähnliches Event haben und dann kann man nur wünschen, dass die gerne wiederkommen.
The 2019 Youth Cup was another great success. A unique experience in the best conditions for the players and full of special moments. With time to see the city and the stadium. And a perfectly organised tournament at the end. The FC Bayern Youth Cup brings youth footballers from all over the world to Munich for a special tournament, and will do so again next year in 2020.